Hey, material studies, we are going to be doing our last unit, and it is dealing with the Kachina doll. We would normally be carving our Kachina doll, but instead, this week we are going to look at the history of the Kachina doll and also how to make it and the different Kachina spirits. And then you will select a spirit, and then you will do a drawing of your Kachina doll. All right, you also have questions and all that kind of stuff too. So let's go ahead and go through this first slide. All right, your Kachina is pronounced Kachina, and they are hand carved by both the Hopi and the Zuni tribe. Um, they are very spiritual. Okay, each Kachina doll represents a wise and powerful spirit in life, and it wants to control nature. It also represents ancestors of the Hopi Indians. Right? Kachina dolls are traditionally carved from the roots of the cottonwood tree, which was once abundant on the near the Hopi lands. The Hopi wood for cottonwood root is paco, which means water root, and the cottonwood is ability to seek and find abundant water, mirrors the ability to for the Kachina people, the Kachina dolls, to do the same for the Hopi Indians. Today's carvers may travel hundreds of miles throughout the Southwest looking for this cottonwood now. Some of the Hopis have to purchase the cottonwood from outsiders because you can't find it as much on the land. Other carvers have resorted to using the branches, which is harder. I mean, still abandoned using cottonwood altogether. Some of them have, and they're just using some other type of material. A swampwood, tupelo, swampwood from the southeastern United States. Some of them are just carving and then they're casting them in bronze too. Tools are adapted to remove bark, to smooth the wood, to form a finish and piece, and often make necessary additional parts such as head pieces or rattles or bows or various body parts. These tools include hand saws, mallets, hatchets, hammers, chisels, um, pocket knives, all different types of knives. Formerly, the dolls were made as a single piece, one piece of wood, the whole thing. But then when you had to have some of the bigger head pieces or some of the bigger ears or stuff like that, those are made separately and attached. But now I know a lot of more of the contemporary Kachina doll makers are making arms and everything else separate. You would have been doing separate pieces and attaching them to put to the whole body. So you would have had one piece of cottonwood, and then from there it would have been carved, and then the head piece would have been made separately and attached. There are over 300 different Kachinas in the Pueblo religion. Some typical spirits represented by the Hopi and the Kachina dolls include the chief, the corn maiden, the ceremony dancer, the singer, the ogre, the buffalo, the badger, the crow, the hawk, the cloud, the sun, the rainbow. Their powers include healing, bringing rain, flowers, and encouragement to children to help them with their chores or to behave. That's usually what the ogre was for. Although Kachina dolls are often given to Hopi children, they are not a toy. From 1 year old until they're 10, Hopi girls receive 2 dolls each year. A well-carved Kachina doll is easy to admire as a work of art, but the real spirit of the tuhu is still found within. So still very spiritual and magical to them. Now, this is a list of different spirits, okay, the different Kachina doll spirits. You're going to select one of them, and then from that one, you're going to research it, you're going to look at it, you're going to find all different versions of it, and you're going to keep that, and you're going to have to, write about it for me, and then you're going to have to do your own drawings of it, right? So it's got these spirits, and you've got a whole list on this page as well. I have this page separate, so it'll be a Word document that you will be able to open up and you'll be able to look at. Okay, so don't try to come back over here on this video and try to figure it out. Just open up the Word document. Now I'm going to show you some examples of the different types of Kachina dolls. So we have the white bear, we have the butterfly maiden, the priest killer, the mountain lion, we have the ogres, all the different types, we have the snow maiden, the crow, the owl, the eagle, sun maiden, other styles of Kachina dolls that are some of our Ward Hill students made are coming up right here. Okay, he did the owl. Then we have, I forget the name of this one that was playing the flute, right? And you can see that, you know, different pieces in leather, and you paint, and you have feathers. Lily Turner did a really nice one last semester, right? And then now we're going to have some other ones, okay? And here's just groupings of other ones, the student ones here. All right. So those are your Kachina dolls with the background of them, how to make them, the history of them. And then here's your terminology list. You should know and understand your basic terms for dealing with Kachina dolls. So you have armature, you have three-dimensional sculpture, freestanding, form, texture, pattern, model, additive, and subtractive method. Again, this is going to be on a separate document for you to be able to open up and to go over the terminology. All right, so this particular PowerPoint video, and then I want you to watch 2 more videos that I have links for you talking about Kachina dolls and the making of them, and you'll watch actual Hopi Indians making them and how they're doing step by step. And then after you watch those 2 videos, then I want you to answer the questions that I'm going to have for you. All right, so that's it. That's for your Tuesday. Enjoy it.